Have you ever felt like you needed something or wanted something really bad and struggled to be patient until you received it in the way that maybe you thought you should? I know I have, and David in Psalm 40, verse number 1, reveals the secret to receiving from the Lord is patiently waiting. Listen as I read this simple verse to you. Psalm 40, verse number 1 says, I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Now, obviously, David is waiting for something urgent. His situation wasn't trivial because it expresses that there was a cry involved in it. And so he wasn't, listen, he knew God wasn't someone that he'd ordered around. He didn't call out to him and say, hey, pal, where are you at? Why aren't you doing this? As some of us might think we have the right to do. All he could do as one of God's own is to humbly request. That's all he really can do. And then wait for the Lord's response. I mean, we're terrible at waiting. We want everything fast. We want everything to be as fast as possible. And so what's interesting about waiting is that we don't read that David sat around waiting. So we should expect that David gave his all in his responsibilities until the Lord answered. And so he did what he thought was right until the Lord answered him with the right answer. And so David may have been tempted to do things on his own or make decisions or just not wait. But as you read further into Psalm 40, you'll see that David was in a bad way. It wasn't an easy situation that he was in. The Psalm gives off the idea that things got worse before God even answered. And so my point, while we wait for the Lord, we must continue to live right, his kind of right, before him, so that our trust and confidence are evident to not only the Lord, but to those who are watching us wait. I mean, think about it. There are people watching us wait. Our kids are watching us wait. People that we've confided in about our situation, or people that are just aware, are watching us wait. David assures us that waiting for the Lord is the best option. So don't rush ahead, and certainly don't change the request, because I've had people do that. They've told me, hey, this is what I asked the Lord for, and as they were waiting, they changed it because they felt like it was taking too long, and so they thought, well, maybe I'm asking the Lord to prove himself too big, so I'm going to remove all the proofs of his will for me, and I'm just going to assume that what I want is the right way. And listen, just wait and let the Lord give you the answer, because he will. If you ask him, he'll give you the answer. Hope that helps. Have a great day.